Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Long Dark. I hope everybody's weekend went well. I did post on Discord that yesterday, here in the UK, we went from Greenwich Mean Time to GMT +1, which is British Summer Time. The schedule's been updated to reflect streaming times per GMT, because I'm not in a position to change my streaming time, so it's still 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. but that's British Summer Time. GMT is an hour earlier, so I hope that is okay for everybody. So, where were we? Astrid is currently in the fishing hut opposite the island upon which there is the misanthrope's cottage. Or is it homestead? I think they call it homestead, don't they? And we're waiting for the bear to appear so that I can shoot it. And the reason for that is to clear the way so that I can go back and forth to the trading box, because I don't really fancy doing it with the bear around. And it should have, the big question on Friday was, where is it? It should have respawned. It definitely should have respawned by now. So who knows? Hopefully we'll get slightly lucky and see it. So somewhere out there is a bear. And apparently a wolf. And that's weird. Oh no. That's very strange. The time of day indicator shifted. And I really do not want to be caught lugging a travois and running face to face with the bear. And certainly not in the mist/fog. So it should be somewhere out there. What we may just do is actually I could always use more fish. And hopefully that's everything I need for trading. One thing we can do is just pass time. At least the visibility improved. Wouldn't be at all surprised if that wolf comes over, because despite not showing any level of stinkiness, I am carrying a couple of kilograms of cooked fish. But where is that bear? I really, really, really do not want to head blind, because not only does the bear circle the island and goes all the way over here and along the road, it also goes up on the island. It's very tempting to sort of go up over that direction and then up and down by the hut. The homestead that you see up there. But it could literally be anywhere. Which can be disconcerting. The good news is I have more than enough food and firewood for a few days if I need it. I've never yet really got a feel for the movement of some predators. So I don't know how long this one, for example, spends in its cave, if it does. I probably ought to look it up. No, and that doesn't have any vitamin C in it. Of course, it's a really good question. How long am I prepared to stay? What do you want to bet them? If I were to head back to the garage, it'll show up. I have literally had it appear while I've been in here fishing, literally right across that area there. I mean, if it was headed that way, I'd probably take a run for it. Assuming it keeps to its regular. I really don't want this to fail. Sneaking up behind the fishing hut or something like that. While I say I've never known that happen, I did have that occasion where I had both bears on the ice simultaneously. The one that came in from that direction and this one. And they were both in the same field of view. Well, if nothing else, I'll get fish out of this. I've had this run going for long enough that I don't want to take a silly chance at this point. It's not going to cooperate, is it? Come on, this is ludicrous. Hmm. Oh well, might as well cook up one of my heavier fish. Yeah, that's a nice big salmon.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's probably going to do something completely unexpected.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
I have never quite been in this situation. That is, knowing the bear should have respawned, and then being completely unable to find it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Normally I'd do 2 hours of sleeping at a time, but I don't want to miss Yogi. And yes, I technically should have. Hey, Donnie.
I'm not sure I can carry much.
Yes, technically I should have all my tip-ups out, but I've got time and no rush, and I don't feel like dashing from pillar to post. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. Hello, Earl. Assuming you're at home, of course. Don't push against your mum's monitor. Peanut. You'll get dusty, maybe. Or your fur will get all staticky. $512. 4 more days, and I will... Or 5 more days, and it'll be my record run.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, at least I'm not in any danger of getting cabin fever. And the reason I'm using the hatchets, in case anyone's wondering, is simply because
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I've got more hatchets than I know what to do with, so I really should use them. Where is that animal? I'm going to keep repeating myself, aren't I? I do apologize.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
What an aggravating creature. What am I to do? I have potentially a plan and this wolf is in the way. Well, I didn't suffer much damage. Only a laceration. No, we're all good. He'll drop dead shortly. Oh, I'd forgotten about these. I already know if I approach that, it won't let me. Well, it will. I'll just go through the ice, which is not a desirable outcome. The moment I conclude, oh, it must be safe, I guarantee I'll head out and it will suddenly appear. I'm slightly surprised it didn't while I was butchering that wolf, to be honest. I'm not sure if the process of butchery makes you smelly, even though I didn't technically take anything smelly. For some reason, taking fresh wolf skins apparently don't smell. There it is. There he is. I knew he would show up sooner or later. And now it's a bit of an interesting situation. Yeah, he's seen me. Oh. That was... Told you he'd show up. Oh no. Oh. Poor Peanut. Give him a treat. Or a hug. Or both. Oh. Oh, of course. Where are you going, Mr. Bear? I'm over here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, that's... Come on, nice stinky person. Well, I hit him. $19. So when we get to 20, he's dead and I'm safe. That, I think, is the longest shot I've made with a bow. And he definitely wasn't happy about it. Now, the problem is, I don't know where he went. So, best thing I can do is let's do a pastime. I can hear him. Can you hear that? Left side? If that's not a bear, I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's... hang on. Can you hear that? I think it's real. I'm not imagining it, am I? Yes, I know. But I was actually out here when I shot at him, so... and he got hit, so... no, that's definitely something out the side there. Good morning, Eugene. And good morning, Misfit, Rocky, and Taffy. Or is it Tatty? Tatty. I just want it dead, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't particularly want him to notice me. I will just want him clear of the island so that I can go back and forth trading, which is awfully cruel of me, I suppose. Honestly, I kind of thought he had detected me because when I ran over, it started heading towards me. For a brief time, I wondered whether he would catch me. You have my permission to drop over dead anytime soon. And he's going to go out of sight, isn't he? Oh well. I'm not going to go harvest him. Not yet. I have other purposes for being here, and I don't have any raw fish on me. What I want to do is get over there to do a trade. After I do the trade, I'll go try and grab the pelt. Yep, he's still alive somewhere. Now that's a dead wolf over there. I got everything I want. Actually, I was about to head out, and I realized I wouldn't necessarily be able to get back to the garage in time, because I need to... Have a good day, Eugene. It's a shame you can't take the radio with you. That would be awfully handy. But I suppose that would be asking too much. Okay, wool long johns, harvestable plants, cured guts. Five crow feathers. Fur.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
There's the bear. I think. Oh, he's dead. Yep. That's a dead bear. That's not a bad location. Got the trade done. New bear skin, eventually. More bear meat. Bunch of fish. He even managed to dump a fish with no vitamin C in it on him. Two more wolf skins. That's one way of doing it. It's not necessarily the most exciting way, but that's definitely one way of doing it. And it appears my day is not yet over. All right. Come on then. Where are you going? My experience, for what it's worth, is when they have that... There we go. He's found me. Yeah. In my experience, when they got that sort of purposeful walk like that, yeah, it means they're after you. Fish fry soon. Oh, that's an interesting thought. We have oil. Why don't they let you do a proper fish fry? And flour? You know, you could do a... Oh, look, you can see where he came. You could do a proper dredge and fish fry. I keep wanting to say fish fry. Fish fry. Oops. And here we are.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, that turned into a thoroughly worthwhile little excursion. Got more wolf pelts than I know what to do with. I mean, I've got 20 wolf pelts there. 20. 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30. I've got 30 wolf pelts. 30. I'm sorry, but that's a ludicrous number. Oh, come on. Have you? I have not seen that. I'll have to check it. Excuse me. I'm going to need to do some water tomorrow as well. Ah, there we go. That's finally working. Ah, you stupid game. Oh, irritating thing.
Got more for me? On it.
Right. I should get my warm winter underwear tomorrow, or warmer winter underwear tomorrow. Well, with a bit of luck, I can dash off, get my trade, come back, pick up the bare bits, which is not a great way of putting it. Seems to be my weekend for inadvertent. What's the expression? Expressions. Right. And I do need to do a big water cook. Unless, yeah, I don't. So, alright. Let's get the day underway. Hope it's not doing anything too obnoxious outside. It is not. Bit cold. Hang on a second. I just had a thought. I do have them occasionally. Now, should be the poor wolf I battered to death yesterday. You took my arrow. And now what we want is for an aurora and for the trades to include both the bushcraft bow and the wolfskin head wrap. But I can't imagine I'll be that lucky. His boat's not there. Let's have a look. Look at that. What a ridiculous trade. It really isn't worth it. And it's only a moderate source of vitamin C. Hang on, where am I going? Oh, do I really want all of this bear? I suppose I'd better, hadn't I? You poor bear. You did not have a very good day. That needs fixing.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
He wasn't a massive bear. Well, all in all, that was quite a successful little excursion. Apart from the question of what am I supposed to do with all this meat? I suppose I can check and see whether I've got space in a meat curing box. I wonder where the nearest place with roast hips I haven't raided is. Probably Desolation Point. Oh, I just had a silly thought. I just wondered if the wool long johns were fully repaired. It would have been funny if I'd bought them and they weren't new. I would have had to have serious words with Sutherland. And now I get to find out and use the unload all function, which I must admit I have never noticed. Oh, there is a drop hole. How about that?
And this pack.
Ah. How come I haven't noticed that before? It's been right there in front of my face. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. Oh, I can stash a bear in there. And I could stash a bear in there. I have ample supply. What time of day is it?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Do I really need more cured meat? Tomorrow I've definitely got to do a fish fry and a water. I need to make water. I need a lot of water.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's not where I put animal fat.
I can barely walk.
And now we crawl under the load of all that bear meat. Well, at least the plethora of axes is coming in very handy. How come it gives you the option to harvest the bear skin and the guts from a bag which doesn't contain bear skin or bugs or guts? And that's it.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
These are essentially the equivalent of pork scratchings, except they're not pork. I'm gonna have to finish filling this up with something other than bear.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's kind of weird that it allows you to harvest meat in the middle of the night. Alright, what we want is our smallest, lightest fish.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Right. Just for some variation.
I am not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Right. Okay. So, cooking in the morning. because I definitely need... That's all the water I think I've got left. So, before we do this, I've got to take a quick break, dash to the potty. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hello again. Now, if I'm really, 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 really lucky, there'll be an aurora. But there isn't. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But you can't have everything. But just on the off chance, I'll just sleep every 2 hours, just in case I miss it. It could be a late night aurora, which does happen. But not today, apparently. Oh, you're kidding me. There is one. Let's see what he's got. We are grinding trades after all.
What's the latest? Here's my best stuff right now.
He doesn't have anything that I want. Okay. Good grief. Hell's bells. All right. We'll get that. We'll get that. Is there anything new? I'll get those. Oh, I need 10 birch bark. No, no, no. I don't need salt. What have I not traded? What's easy for me to get for him? Nope. 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 Might do that one. I haven't traded him for that. That's a terrible, terrible trade. That's not particularly great either, to be honest with you. Oh. That's a terrible trade. Getting the 10 birch bark would be a pain in the bottom. Revolver ammunition. Okay, I'll go with that as well. It's a lot, but who knows?
Time to call it a day.
That was ridiculously lucky. All right, let's see about what have I got in terms of firewood? Not much. Okay, I need to grab firewood.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Fish and water is what I need, and that means I'm going to need all my various pots and pans. Mental note, I need to fix the travois before I head out. It won't break with one more trade, but it still needs fixing. Oh, this isn't going to work. I don't think I've got good weather for this. We'll give it a try. Ah. Of course it's too windy to start a fire. It would be, wouldn't it?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, that's a bit better.
Come on, little fire.
Nice to be able to use the magnifying glass for a change.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Oh, come on. Where's the... Thank you.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, that was appallingly bad luck. And I still need to cook stuff up, so... Oh well. At least I saved myself some.
Really walk with this much gear.
At least I saved myself a couple of matches, and now I can do the water thing. Not the best way of doing it, I suppose, but...
Come on, little fire. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
wasn't paying attention. I just wasted the matches. Oh, that was foolishness of me.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, this should keep me going in water for a few days if nothing else. Ah. Thought I had... I got careless. I'm being careless today. I'm rushing things. I shouldn't do that.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And I should be able to manage one more load. Right. We have fish and vitamin C and more trades set up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm doing fairly well. Right. That's got more water than I know what to do with. What are we going to do today? Apart from curse the fact that I can't mend a travois with one of my 32 oops. 32 wolf pelts. Where's the travois gone? One fixed travois. And what else have we got to do? Well, I suppose that's all curing away. That is too. Suppose I should check and see what else I need to fix. You decent. You. I'm going to need to go scrounging for more cloth, but that shouldn't be a huge problem. And I think that's everything for now. Yep. We're all fixed, so to speak. Right, so I need a bunch of fir, a bunch of cedar. Start gathering. Actually, I could get the fir just by recycling axe handles. And I think that should be all the cedar I need. If only I could get so lucky with the fir. Apart from the axe handles. I think that was the hardest part of the trade. Was the firewood. So let's have a little look and see. I'm pretty certain it was 12 cedar. Oops. 12 cedar. Yeah, this is easy. Ish. So we'll just pile this by the door. He also needs 6 liters of water, which I have.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And oops. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This I'll get on the way. 4 cured hides, 4 cured gut, 5 cloth. That's easy. That's so easy. 1. I'm just making absolutely sure I remember this correctly. 4 cured guts. All I need is the fur. I must admit, I'd rather... Oh, I didn't realize I was carrying that around. You'd think I'd notice carrying 3 of these. You'd think I'd notice that, wouldn't you? So all I need is fur, I think, and cloth, because yeah. But that's readily. Actually, I can do that right now, I think. Oh, okay. No matter. I need the leather anyway. How much cloth did he need? 5 cloth. Why am I carrying that around? 5 cloth, huh? Yep. Almost done. That's going to be the fastest. Oh, well, not quite the fastest. I've got to stop off for fresh fish. But hang on. Yep. I knew I'd forgotten something. Food for the night.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's a lot of auroras we've been getting lately. Right. Ought to be my catchphrase. Okay, this is now equal to my longest run. So tomorrow's stream will be my personal best. And that's almost all the stuff I need. Not too bad. Oh, oh, it's not terrible weather for. I need firewood. Hang on, do I have? Don't want to be totally stinky. No, that's cedar. So is that. I picked this area clean a few days ago. Hasn't respawned yet. Honestly, this close to the ice, this isn't what you'd call ideal visibility. But seeing as I've shot everything vaguely nearby, should be okay. Hope those aren't my famous last words. Nope. And that's cedar as well. I swear they changed the spawn rates for fur in this area. It's going to be the fur that gives me the biggest headache, isn't it? Ah. Or are you cedar masquerading as fur? Now, honestly, what I probably am going to do, I am going to recycle the axes that I have that are in the poorest condition, including the one I'm using. I have so many axes I can easily afford to harvest them. It's all right, Mrs. Deer. You're quite safe. For now. The benefit of anybody coming along and watching this later who's not necessarily familiar. When you pick up axes, at least here, from beachcombing, they're always at 68%. So what I'm going to do is go and get all my axes which are not at 68%, of which I have, like I say, a lot, and recycle them. Rather than wait for the next spawn to kick in. Actually, I've got fur over there as well, I think. Yeah.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, those are all good. I suppose I could do the 50%. This is very difficult. This thing is being funny again, and not in a good way. There you go. That one can be recycled. And I think if I could just persuade it to open. Yeah. That one, and that one.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Well, if I ever need any scrap metal, I'm gonna have a bunch of it. I'm going to get all my fur from the axes at this rate, which is kind of funny. I happen to know that there are some people who would normally be watching this, but probably because of the time zone issue, would be laughing their heads off at the fact that I'm doing this. 12. And that's how you get 12 fur in a hurry. Right, and I am not going to sleep at this point because I'm going to save that for tomorrow, because sleeping through the night right now would kick me over to my personal best in terms of a run, and I'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah, all this has worked out very nicely. So tomorrow we'll go complete this trade. And I have to admit, as I have done so in the past, I do like it when sunset goes like this. It's rather nice. So, yeah, I will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, because for me that's 9 o'clock. I will also be back at 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time with Vintage Story. And this evening, I will be running Warframe. Hey, Danny, I thought you'd all gone. Personal best happens tomorrow. I will probably do a clickbaity title, something like The Long Dark Record Run, which is technically true, just only for me. Hope everybody has a good day. Oh no! Did you find it again? Well, that's the first place. I think that's the first place anybody should have looked, really. If in doubt, check under the cat. Well, thanks for watching. It's much appreciated. Don't forget to hug and treat your fur babies, everybody. Oh no. It doesn't even show that you're watching. Oh, now it does. Now it does. Well, I hope you all have a great day. And I will see you all next time. Good night, Peanut.